New Zealand is often described as one of the most beautiful countries in the world, with stunning mountains, crystal-clear lakes, and a famously friendly culture. It has long been a dream destination for immigrants seeking safety, opportunity, and a balanced lifestyle. For many, moving here means starting a new chapter filled with hope. Yet in 2025, a growing number of immigrants are deciding to leave. Some are returning home, while others are seeking better opportunities elsewhere. This shift is not caused by a single factor, but by a combination of economic challenges, personal priorities, and changing global conditions. Here are 10 key reasons behind this surprising trend. High cost of living. The high cost of living is one of the most frequently mentioned reasons for leaving New Zealand. Prices for groceries, fuel, electricity, and internet have steadily increased, and they are often higher than in many other countries. Housing is a major factor. Rent can take up more than half of a family's income. Even in rural areas, affordability is an issue. This constant financial pressure can make it hard to save or invest. Over time, many immigrants conclude that their quality of life could improve in a country where living costs are lower and wages go further. Limited job opportunities. While New Zealand's economy is stable, the job market can be competitive and limited in certain sectors. Highly qualified immigrants sometimes struggle to find work in their field, especially if their overseas experience or qualifications are not fully recognized. This often forces them to take jobs below their skill level, which can be frustrating. Career progression can also be slower in smaller industries. For those with ambitions to climb the career ladder quickly, this lack of opportunity can push them to move to larger economies where their skills are in higher demand. Housing affordability crisis. Owning a home in New Zealand has become increasingly difficult. House prices have risen far beyond the reach of many working families. Even with good jobs, saving for a deposit can take years, and mortgages are often a heavy financial burden. Rent is also expensive, especially in major cities where most jobs are located. For immigrants, the dream of settling permanently often includes buying a home, but when this goal feels impossible, some decide to look elsewhere for countries where housing is more affordable and the property market is less competitive. Immigration policy uncertainty. Immigration rules in New Zealand have changed several times in recent years, leading to uncertainty for people hoping to stay long-term. Visa processing times can be long, and eligibility requirements may shift unexpectedly. For immigrants who have built careers, friendships, and families here, not knowing whether they can remain permanently can be stressful. The fear of losing residency or work rights makes some decide to move to countries where immigration pathways are clearer, more predictable, and less likely to change mid-process. Distance from family and home country. New Zealand's remote location means it is far from most parts of the world. Visiting family overseas often requires long flights, sometimes more than 20 hours of travel, along with high ticket prices. For immigrants with elderly parents or young relatives, the physical separation can be emotionally exhausting. Important life events, weddings, birthdays, and even medical emergencies, are harder to attend. Over time, this emotional distance can outweigh the benefits of living in New Zealand, making a move closer to loved ones more appealing. Education and opportunities for children. Many immigrants choose New Zealand for its safe environment and good schools, but some parents find that advanced academic programs and specialized extracurricular activities are limited compared to other countries. Opportunities in science, technology, competitive sports, and performing arts may be more developed elsewhere. For families focused on giving their children the widest range of opportunities, this difference can be an important factor. Moving to a country with more educational variety can feel like the best choice for securing their children's future success. Lower wages compared to other countries. In many professions, wages in New Zealand are noticeably lower than in countries such as Australia, Canada, or the United States. This difference can make a big impact on long-term financial security, especially for families. While New Zealand offers an excellent work-life balance, the lower salaries can make it difficult to meet big goals like buying a home or saving for retirement. For immigrants who can do similar work elsewhere while earning more, the decision to relocate often comes down to simple math. Higher income means more stability and a better future. Comparing life abroad. After spending time in New Zealand, many immigrants naturally compare their experience with friends and family living in other countries. Higher wages, more affordable housing, and stronger public services in places like Australia or Canada can be tempting. Stories of smoother immigration processes and better job opportunities influence decisions too. While New Zealand remains a beautiful and safe place to live, the practical realities of income, affordability, and long-term opportunities sometimes make other destinations more attractive for building a stable and prosperous future. Rising everyday expenses. Beyond rent and groceries, other everyday costs have been climbing steadily. Healthcare services, insurance premiums, and childcare fees can be significant expenses. In areas with limited public transport, owning a car becomes a necessity, adding fuel, maintenance, and registration costs to the budget. For immigrants who also send money home to support family, these rising expenses create additional strain. This can make it harder to save or invest for the future, encouraging some to move to countries where their income stretches further. Career growth limitations. For ambitious professionals, New Zealand's smaller economy can sometimes mean slower career growth. Certain industries have limited senior roles, and competition for these positions is strong. Training programs and specialized opportunities may be less frequent compared to larger countries. Even when work environments are supportive, the lack of high-level positions can create frustration. Many immigrants who want to advance their careers quickly find themselves looking at other destinations where industries are bigger, job roles are more diverse, and professional development options are broader.